Hello, profit takers. It's Victoria here, and we are back with another video. Today, we're going to look at some setups that are going to be ready for us tomorrow. Some of my favorite setups that have already showed up, and looking forward to trading. So let's get to it. All right. So the profit taker dash has. We're looking at the one low of week signal, which is also known as peak formation, one peak formation low. It's also known as a first green day, right? Or it's just a signal day. This is one of the most favorite signal days ever. It's one of my favorite ones. Okay, so we're gonna look at, there's a couple of them, there's only see two of them, three of them here that we're gonna go over. So first things first, we're going to look at CAD JPY. And we can see today we had a breakout fail, and you can see how price hit the low 3 times. Okay. See if I can get my little my little janky line here going, but we see how price hit the low 3 times and the breakout failed, and we had a beautiful W pattern. I mean, it's not like an actual perfect W, but hey, I've seen some beautiful W patterns, but this is a visibly clear W pattern. And you also had perfect for the New York entry right before the market. This hit one of the levels, right? So not only did it hit the low, 1, 2, the third attempt to the low finally here is where we finally got the entry, which we'll always use the daily high low entry. It's the best entry that you can ask for whenever you are looking to get into the market. Okay. So tomorrow, this is technically was a day 0, and then now that it's a new trading day, it's day 1, right? So this is now day 1, okay? And the reason why it confirmed day 1 is simply because we can see here that it took out the previous day high. And once it does that, and this was a day 3 trade, right? Tuesday 1, 2, and 3, right? We got the new low, so now 1 again, right? So this reversal now turned into 1, right? Just like that, just that simple. And then tomorrow we're looking for the day 2 trend trade. Okay. Now I'm going to use the Fibonacci tool, and I'm just going to go from the daily high and low, as you can see here. And this is how I'm going to get my entry. Okay. So 50% of that area, we should be able to see price pull back around this area and then go long. So I just marked it there. So we're going to wait and see, but that is typically how I would view that market. Okay. And how I'm going to get in when the time is right. So that is CJ, guys. And again, the profit taker dash is available now. The link is going to be in the in the descriptions. So you can get your greedy little hands on here and, make trading a little easier for you. All right, here's another one. This is the CAD Swissy. Another one this was great for Asia and London, because you had the opportunity to get in on this pretty early at the low of the day. All right, same thing happened. We have a W pattern here. We can also see that, the entry was right here at the daily high. We had a retest to the order block, right? And so that gave us an entry here for the New York session. Now this isn't even, what's funny, guys, this is not even really a pair that I trade, but I like to look at all of these, all the pairs that present this particular signal, so I can see which one is going to be available for me in my session. Sometimes it's not available in my session, and sometimes it is. Okay. So we have so many tools, so many easy ways to see what's going to be available for us. All right, so I'm doing the same thing here. I'm taking the high and low for today to see about where it's going to retrace for tomorrow. Okay. So we'll see. Okay, so I'm going to mark these here and then we'll come back to them. So definitely, we had CJ. Now we have the CAD Swiss, right? Setting up for tomorrow. And again, guys, we always know this. The price, actually, the markets are going to do three things, right? We know that they're going to break out, they're going to fail, they're going to trend, or they're going to do nothing. So in order for our trend trade for day 2, right, for Friday to come through for us, it definitely has to take out the high, right? It definitely has to take it out. So it's going to pull back some. Is it going to pull back all the way down here? I don't know, but that's the 50% mark. So we'll see, right? If it's going to pull down that far and then give us an opportunity to go long, right? So just keep that in mind, right? And then if it works out for you in your session, great. If not, let's go look at another one. That's just really how simple that is. Then we have the Euro CAD. All right, same thing. The breakout confirmed here once it took out yesterday's high. And then we have day 1. Now we're waiting for day 2. And we're going to do the same thing. We're just going to take a look at the high and low and kind of gauge where we think price is going to retrace to then give us an opportunity. So here we go, about around this area, 50% mark. Okay. And that was the Euro CAD. All right, so we have the pound CAD as well. Same thing. I'm going to look at the high and low. I'm looking for a retracement. So all these are marked, ready for me on tomorrow. Okay, let's see. I know we have some more. Okay, that was all of them. All right, so those are going to be the top pairs that I'm going to look at for tomorrow. I may also take a look at the 2. So the 2 peak formation highs and lows, or high of weeks or low of weeks, those can offer one or two things. They can either be an opportunity for us to take a reversal or an opportunity for us to do a continuation. Okay. This one, some of the criteria that I look for is two previous breaks, right? So this right here, if I can get there we go. This is definitely considered 1 because it broke out. All right, this is 2. And then the other one down here is going to be 3. So once price breaks that level, okay, once price breaks through there, that's going to be that third break. So this might continue to break all the way down to the ADR low, and then perhaps it might give a reversal in New York. So it could also do that, right? It can finish out this ADR. Now the ADR is not a requirement. Sometimes the ADRs are not met, right? But this one looks like it just might. It just might. Sometimes it's not, but I'm just letting you know, this is going to be that third break. It must break this here in order for us to have the 3 previous breaks. And then you can take that short because it'll be a valid short trend trade to take. Absolutely. But you also want to be aware that once it gets to the low, you have a huge possibility for this thing to then reverse. Okay. Now I didn't go through here and mark all the previous week's highs and lows and all that fun stuff. But I am going to, let me take a look real quick. Let me go to H4 because I like to use that one. We're still bearish. All right, this is last week's low, so this will be actually pretty perfect. 3 ADR. So this will be great. So we want price to come all the way down here if you're going to look to take the reversal trade, because this drop could definitely happen it could happen in your session. It may not. I don't know, right, what your session is. But for me, in the New York session, it may get all the way down here, and then we're going to be able to take the reversal for trade for tomorrow. Okay. So that's how I look at the two peak formation lows and highs. Again, they could be two high of weeks. And the other term is it's day 3. Okay. It could be the 3-day trade, right? The 3-day reversal. All right. Let's look at one more. All right. I'm going to come in here and mark this one real quick. See what we have here. All right, this is a good area to get support from. So let's go down to M15. And let's count the ways. All right. So we have already, see if we can see, yep, we got the break up here. It hit the daily high level. That's what we're looking for. We have another break. Well, it broke down even more. Mark that area. That's interesting to me. And then, of course, here it broke out. So what is the idea here? That we're breaking the lows. So we already broke that low there. We broke the low down here. Taking out the previous day's low, right? So what we're looking for is to see, and this is I love this pattern. Obviously, when it channels up like that, this is absolutely a sign where it's going to give you an opportunity to short. So for tomorrow, I'm gonna look for this to do one of 2 or 3 things, right? So it's either going to, like, we already have the low here, so it's either going to retrace a little bit and then come back and retest this level and then give us an opportunity to actually take the reversal trade. So this is a good level here. It could either get to this level, guys, and it can just continue to break down. Okay. So if it continues to break down, that's fine. We have another level here that could also, it could come down here and break that low and then give us support here. That's another thing. Because right now, those are the only 2 things I'm looking at. It's either going to come to this area, break that low, get support, and then we take a reversal trade. Or it doesn't do that at all, and we get support from this area up here, right? It could definitely come back up to the daily high, and then we get resistance up here, not support, sorry. And then we just continue to break down. So you just want to keep your eye on that, guys. Right? Okay. So that is the hack. Using the Profit Takers Alert Dash is the hack, guys. It makes trading so simple. Okay? You're only looking for the best trade setups with these measured moves like we saw for the trend trade. Excuse me. Excuse me, I sneezed there. So we're looking for those measured trades from the day 2s. Day 3s, we're looking for either price to come up here, get resistance, break through and come back, right? And give us another drop, right? But we have our levels drawn because these areas could definitely support and hold price. So you just want to be aware. Alrighty. Okay, so that's the Profit Takers Dash, guys. I don't know what y'all are waiting for. You got to get your hands on this thing to make finding these easy setups, easy for you. All right. So that's all I have for now. Very short, very sweet, to the point. Get this trader's best friend, the Profit Traders, the Profit Takers Alert Dashboard, and join us in the locals group. Get support there. I'm always in there. Feel free to ask questions, be a part of the community, and let's make this money, guys. Let's have some fun. All right, you guys have a great day, great evening, great morning, and we will see you in the next video. Ciao for now.